Known as one of the dirtiest players to ever lace up the skates for the NHL, Chris Simon had a reputation for becoming unhinged on ice. As a forward throughout his 15 seasons in the league, seemingly had the philosophy that anything goes. From kicking to throat slashing to even stomping on his opponents, Simon found himself suspended on multiple occasions for his unsavory antics. In this video, we're going to go over a few jerk moments from Simon, at least the ones that were visually available, that is, because yeah, there's several more that we'll highlight at the end of the video. And with that, here are the top 4 jerk moments from Chris Simon. Even though he was drafted by Philadelphia, Simon, who found himself part of the Eric Lindros trade, was shipped up to Quebec before he could even debut for Philly. And it was during his time, while playing for the Nordiques amid a postseason game against the Montreal Canadiens, that Simon quickly found himself being ejected from the game. During the final frame of play, after deciding to give a post-whistle jab to Lyle Odeline, the tables later turned for Simon as Odeline retaliated behind the cage in Montreal's zone. But it wasn't his actions against his opponent that caused the ejection, but rather the fact that Simon went on to repeatedly shove linesman Randy Mitten. For his actions, Simon was dealt a misconduct and a game misconduct penalty, ensuring that he wouldn't be returning to the contest during the final game of the series. During a regular season meeting against the Tampa Bay Lightning in January of 2004, in the remaining minutes of the first period, Simon apparently didn't like the fact that Ruslan Fedotenko had slashed him previously behind the net before delivering a clean hit on him. Simon began to unravel not long after. As Fedotenko had puck possession in the Rangers' zone, Simon first proceeded to slash Fedotenko, causing him to lose possession, which drew a whistle. But it was what happened directly after the play was stopped that the league deemed suspension worthy. After cross-checking his opponent and lodging his stick into Fedotenko's throat, Simon then went on to deliver several punishing blows to Fedotenko, who was largely defenseless at this point. This, of course, sparked a scrum while the officials decided on Simon's sentence. After receiving only a double minor on the play in game, Simon also had to answer to the league as well for the altercation, as he was suspended for the next 2 games. Now, we're definitely moving on to more brutal territory with this one. During the 3rd period of a regular season contest against the New York Rangers, Simon yet again began seeing red after receiving a body check from Ryan Hultwig. But after recovering, Simon decided that he was going to dish out far worse than he was subjected to, as he purposefully slashed Hultwig in the face with his stick. After feeling the effects of the two-handed swing, Hultwig immediately collapsed onto the ice surface and remained motionless thereafter. As far as in-game discipline was concerned, Simon was ejected from the game upon receiving a match penalty. Hultwig, thankfully, only needed a couple of stitches and wasn't seriously injured. Even still, after demonstrating a clear intent to injure his opponent, Simon was dealt one of the steepest suspensions in league history, of 30 games in total, as Simon was made to sit out for the remainder of the season and the first 5 games of the 2007-2008 campaign. Simon, who claimed that he suffered a concussion at the hands of Hultwig's hit, was quote-unquote out of it, but did show remorse by later saying, "There's absolutely no place in hockey for what I did." But unfortunately, despite his apologetic words, Simon continued his pattern of brutal violence later on in the next season. After witnessing his teammate, Tim Jackman, exchanging some words with Jarkko Ruutu during a break in play in the final period of the game, Simon decided to take matters into his own hands as a TV timeout commenced. Simon could be shown skating over to Ruutu and turning slowly, pulling Ruutu down with his leg, before purposefully stomping on his opponent's leg multiple times with his skate. As you would expect, this caused Ruutu to fall down onto the ice, wincing in pain. And again, Simon was given a match penalty, just like before, for intent to injure. This resulted in the forward deciding to take time away from the game on paid leave. Regardless of the fact, Simon wouldn't be receiving any salary for a hot minute, as the league dealt the perpetrator the 3rd longest NHL suspension given in the modern era of 30 games. This resulted in Simon forfeiting around $292,000 in total salary and results. Colin Campbell, who was the league's lead disciplinarian at the time, had this to say about the incident. In addition, while the act itself was extremely dangerous, the fact that it is the 8th incident requiring the imposition of supplementary discipline on Simon compelled me to impose a very severe penalty in this case, he says.